she's actually here because some neighbors in her town wrote in and said, you need to help this woman. But then after it was booked, we got an anonymous and unsolicited email that came in about this very story, and I'm anxious to hear what you have to say about this. This is an urgent matter concerning your guest, Yvette and Nicky. I must remain anonymous for my own protection. To help Nicky, you must help Yvette. She is a very persuasive, manipulative influence in her daughter's life. Yvette is the reason that Nicky smokes, drinks, and sells drugs. Yvette smokes weed with her daughter, allows Nicky and her underage friends to drink alcohol in their home. Nicky began selling weed because Yvette was always sending Nicky out to score weed for her. Yvette is currently married for the 4th time. She has an 8-year-old son. Yvette has taught her daughter to lie to people the same way Yvette does on a daily basis. If you pull Nicky aside and simply ask her, she will very well tell you the truth. What do you think of that?
I think it's a man that lives in my development that I have issues with.
There are some things that concern me that I need you to just tell me true or not true. And look, at this point, this really isn't about you other than to the extent that you can help or hurt Nicky getting herself under control.
Right.
So you've got to be willing to put your own defensiveness, your own ego, your own agenda aside and tell me everything I need to know to help here. Because I do intend to help here. I intend to help you, I intend to help your daughter, I intend to help your whole family. But I cannot do it and will not do it if I don't have all the facts.
Right.
This anonymous email says that you smoke marijuana and that you do it with your daughter and that you have her go out and buy it for you.
That's not true.
Now, do not lie to me that is, because I'm going to tell you, I'm going to find out the truth. If I have to put investigators on the street in your town, I will find out the truth because I'm going to help this little girl.
Right. That is not true. I didn't even know Nicky was selling marijuana until last week.
So she is selling drugs?
Yes, she is.
Have you sent her out to buy drugs for you?
Never.
Think about that before you say it. Now, listen, take a deep breath.
I know. She's 16.
Take
Never
a
would I
deep
do
breath.
That.
If this has happened, even sort of, maybe kinda, you need to tell me the truth.
Right. I understand that. Never had her do that. Never.
Have you smoked marijuana with your daughter?
Never.
Never.
Never. Have I smoked it? Yes, with her. Never.
You smoke marijuana. Do you do it regularly?
No.
But you've never done it with her?
Never.
But you know she does it?
But she does marijuana? Absolutely.
You know that. You know she sells it. You found that out last week.
Found that out last week.
Okay. And you're telling me the truth here?
Yes.
I'm skeptical.
Okay. I wouldn't lie to you about that, though.
You can see that I'm skeptical.
She's 16.
Yeah, I know she's 16. She's also completely out of control. Did you encourage her to fight?
Never once. First fight was in 8th grade. Nicky was never a fighter. I didn't even know Nicky wanted to fight.
When you saw all these on the internet, what did you do?
I asked her why she was doing that, why she was hurting people. She told me that it makes her feel good. It releases her stress.
Releases her stress.
Most of those fights, my oldest daughter was taking her to go fight. I didn't know that either.
When she had a stepfather when she was 12, she says that he was abusive with her. True or false?
I think he's put his hands on her, but I don't think he was ever abusive.
Did he call her a little bitch?
Yes.
Did he hit her with a belt?
Yes.
And where were you when this was going on?
I was actually the one that was hitting her with the belt, and she was laughing at me. So he took it out of my hand and told me, let me. It was the first time he had ever spanked her, and CPS was called.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.